And we are live on location here at WGLR, coming to you with the farm market reports. Oh, can you hear me, boys? Can you hear me, boys? Where are we at? Derek, we got a problem. Can't see any comments. It's going to be really hard to communicate with with the viewers. All right. Where are the comments at, Derek? That is ChatGPT. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody ending their 2025? We're ending our 2025 with still tinkering with the lives. Can't quite get her dialed in. Maybe 2026 we'll get this dialed in. I can just look on my phone if that's what you're going to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's about all.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
All right. All right, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Loud and clear. Audio's good. Checkity check. 1, 2. Dan's not here, so we don't have to worry about the static from the garbage Apple phones. What? No, that's fine. We're good. It's not a podcast. Code Brown here. What's up, guys? Recovery from plowing the last 2 days. Nice, Josh. Glad to hear you're plowing some snow, making some money. Good to hear. Quincy's Art. Hey, I work for you. Nice. Got the shoveler in here. Checking it out. Phone's blowing up here. What the fuck is going on? Oh, how's everybody doing on their 2025, end of 2025 here? Jeff's Lawn and Landscaping. Appreciate you watching. Thank you. Spilled half a bag of curds on the floor. Uh-oh. Medical Services Medical. The headlights on my plow I got fixed. No lot lizards in our area. No new girlfriend on here tonight. Nope. I will never introduce another woman to YouTube again. We got slammed in Syracuse. Nice. Hopefully you're plowing some snow, making some money. Combat. Nice. You're salting with treated salt. Nice. That's the good stuff. 5 hours of this shit? No, you can just check out right now, and you don't have to watch any of this shit. Hunter's good. He's been running the skid loader, plowing some snow. Yeah, I'm just going to go live for a couple hours tonight. Just bullshit with you guys. And didn't really want to ask any of the employees to join tonight. You know, it's New Year's. Everybody's got plans. Everybody's got stuff going on. So, you know, I don't expect them to be up here. Plus, it's Dan's birthday. You know, Dan's the one that likes to be on here. It is Dan's birthday today. What's up, Big Hands? Thanks for the $20 to paint to brighten new shop. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I just got all the lights in. I ordered the ceiling lights for that building that I bought. We'll put that $20 towards the new shop lights. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's definitely what we're going to do. It's going to be Pagel Services Gym. That's what we're going to do with that building. Seems like a great idea. No, I did not get an answer on the salt shortage. I should get a hold of one of those guys and get them on here. Get it'd be a good podcast to talk about the salt shortage. Bill Tedderton, thank you very much, buddy. He is shouting out the elite membership. If you guys want to become a Peggle Elite member, go to the YouTube channel and click become a member. $10 a month. Get full access to all the behind the scenes footage and the bloopers and the podcast. And in all that stuff, guys, I can swear. I can say whatever I want. So that's the good stuff over there. Demo the building and use yard. Yeah, so that was my initial thought. Because really I just needed the space. So that was definitely my initial thought. And then when I saw the building inside and the structure, I was like, I really don't want to. It's in too good a shape to bulldoze, because we could use the extra space. So I know it sounds dumb. It probably looks like a POS, but the actual walls, are in pretty good shape. So I don't really want to. Bulldoze it. No, I haven't gotten a hold of any treated salt. I honestly haven't even thought about it. I think we've only salted twice, so. The kid's doing good. He's back delivering Amazon packages, trying to keep her on all four wheels. Come on. Will your next truck you buy for yourself be an L5P 6-speed, or will you go for a 10-speed? So, obviously, they have some issues with the 10-speed, so I don't know. I mean, someday I'll buy a new one, but for now we'll just keep the old L5P going. Dan's Spray Shack? No, Dan does not need a building where he can just go hang out and dink around. Yep, thank you. There you go. Turn the building into a Peggle cheese curd factory. That seems like a bad idea. Bag of cheese curds is only $5. I think we'll just keep buying them. Yeah, I don't think the 10-speed. I don't know. I thought if I bought one, I'd just take it right to the transmission shop and have them do all the updates and change stuff over. Well, that's good. You're getting some salt in Milwaukee. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, the weather can definitely play a role in that. Yeah, so we salted everything last night and touched up some stuff this morning, so I don't think most of our stuff's got enough has enough salt on it that it's not gonna refreeze. Dan is not my son. The guy that won that trailer called me and said I could have it. Nice try. Nice try, buddy. What's a house worth of the building was $18K. What's a house worth? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, this is a solo show today, Off-Road Disturbance. Happy New Year to everybody. I didn't really want to bug any employees, and it's Dan's birthday, so he's out probably tipping some back. So it's just going to be me tonight, guys. We're just going to bullshit and talk some stuff with you guys, and probably go for a couple hours or something. We'll see. Rogue Adventures. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Who has the worst breath at Peggle Services? Not sure. I don't really go around trying to smell people's breath, but glad to know that's what you're thinking about. You could turn that building into a daycare learning center. Leering Center. Yeah, that would be funny. I should get a sign made that says that, Leering Center. Thanks, Mike Olson. Hope everybody has a good new year. Hopefully, you guys got some 2026 goals going on. Yes, the building. Yeah, I mean, of course it included the land. What do you mean? I just bought the building and I got to move the building? Yeah, it was the land and the building. Kid. Quincy's art. Oh, these kids. No, it's done snowing here. I thought we were going to have to go out and salt again, but we didn't get enough. It missed us, which is fine. We had a pretty good December. I think we had 6 or 8 events. So it went pretty good. Yeah, use the Minnesota plan for the daycare. Yeah. It's got to be some good money in that. God dang. That's crazy. I can't wait till that all comes out and everybody gets to see how much money they actually got. Yeah, I would agree with you, Nugget Games. Absolutely love Westerns. I know a lot of guys run Boss and all these other brands, and I'm sure they're great too, but I've been really happy with the Western products. What's up from Finland? No, I did not know I had followers from Finland. Thanks. It's always hard to read people's names. Viljan Putki. Thanks, buddy. All the way from Finland. Yeah, I'm really not sure what we're gonna do. Thought of mine was, so we do a lot of painting, like painting trucks and trailers and stuff. And we have that inflatable paint booth that goes in the shop. I thought about just turning this into a paint booth where we could just back stuff in and you really don't have to like cover up the walls. You just back shit in and blast it with paint and send her out the door. But then again, I don't know that I want to be fixing up a bunch of stuff and repairing and blasting and painting. I don't know. Eric Stafford. Yeah, so that guy actually did buy the ProMaster van. I was so confused that day. He literally drove through my lot and just left. Stressed me out. I was like, whatever. But yeah, he actually did buy the ProMaster van. Big hands, good question. So the new receptionist lady, her name is Ashley. She's been doing really good. She's super organized. She's got lots of notes wrote down, and wants to do better every day. So that's what I need in there. She's doing a great job. So hopefully she sticks it out here and gets everything organized. We're still struggling a little bit with switching some software, but we'll get through it. Sandblasting studio. Yeah, something like that. I mean, that building would work really good for that. Like, there's one side of it that's a gravel floor. You could back a trailer in, blast it, wheel it to the other side, and paint it. Yeah, I know. That's the cat eyes just keep going. I know. Hey, James. How you doing, buddy? Would you ever consider doing larger dirt jobs, site prep, like digging basements or residential dirt work? Possibly. I got a good friend of mine that does a lot of that, and he's got. I mean, the area is kind of locked down with that work. Like the same guys have been doing it for a long time around here, so I've just never really gotten into that. Triscuit Biscuit giveaway. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, we are giving away a brand new 2026 car trailer right now. and there is how many hours left? 5 hours left, guys, for a brand new car trailer. So if you guys want to get entered to win that, head on over to the merch store. I know the instant entries are 2 times entries, and I think Emily and Derek got some other stuff that are 2 times entries. So make sure to check out the merch store. It does help everybody out here. We appreciate you guys, and you know, we're going to be calling somebody and saying, hey, you want a brand new car trailer. So the guy that won the dump trailer, I think he's coming next week or the week after. So that'll be fun. That was our last giveaway, was that nice green dump trailer. So alright, trying to keep up with the comments here. I bought a China mini skid. I can scoop up my sandblasting sand. Oh, that probably works pretty good for that, Eric. Yeah, so those little cheap Chinese skid steers and stuff, you know, I don't think they're really quite made for excavating and moving material every day on the job every day. But, you know, doing stuff like that, I definitely could see how that would be great. So I have both of them. So like my plow, I think 3 of them are 9.6, 3 of them are 8.6. I can't remember. Yeah, I've been thinking about treating my own salt. We just don't really have the area to do it. If I planned it for next year, and what I would do is build another salt bin, basically adjoined to the one I have. So you could have white in one side and treat it in the other, and then you could kind of take it back and forth and mix it. Yeah, if you're 20 hours away, that's all right, buddy. We'll ship it out to you. No big deal. Yeah, store the plows in there. Yeah, that just takes up so much real estate, you know. And I feel like that building could be utilized way better than just putting plows in it. Nice. Massachusetts predicting 2 to 4 inches. Nice. Would you ever live on your site of your business? Would you ever live on your site of your business? No, probably not. Combat? No. Not much of a party guy, buddy. I get done here, gonna go spend time with my daughters, and that's what's important to me. So, pizza place, get out of the winter. Next giveaway, a dump trailer with all the junk from the building. Yeah, I don't know about that. Get you a punching bag in the shop. Yeah, that would probably help. That would probably take some of the old stress off. Do you like the new members on your shovel crew members? Yeah, it seems like we got a pretty decent crew this year. I really haven't spent much time checking that out. I probably should. Just been busy with a lot of other things going on, so probably need to take one of these plowing sessions off, have somebody come in and plow with my truck, and then I can go around and watch everybody, see how the new shovelers are doing and stuff. Salt brine. Yeah, I don't think it's expensive. I think it's just all the storage and facility you got to have to kind of do it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's really worth messing with. I mean, if there's less than, I don't know, it'd have to be more than $1,000 worth of stuff for me to worry about it. For me to care. I don't know. We'll probably clean that out next, I don't know, maybe next week. And I'll let the guys go through. If they want to pick some stuff out, they can. Nugget Games, thanks, buddy. Just became a Peggle Elite member. Appreciate that. And double KAGLLC. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you guys becoming members. That really helps out our channel. Helps everybody out here, so we appreciate it. It's $10 a month, and you get full access to all of our bloopers, behind the scenes, and the podcasts. What's better, salt, beet juice, or sand? So we use sand and gravel mix for like gravel driveways. The beet juice I'm not really familiar with, so. Yeah, the salt bins on all the properties, I mean, that was a huge investment. I can remember buying those, and I was like, I mean, I wasn't making a ton of money back then, so I can remember buying those, and that was a big investment, but it just works out really good for us. You know, if we were in the same city, it probably wouldn't be such a big deal, but these guys are running from city to city. It's just a lot of logistics, a lot of carrying around salt. So they do work pretty good. And then the other thing, too, is, you know, if the customer has a little bit of ice out front, they're welcome to use our salt. So they can go out there and dribble some out. Thanks, Nugget Games. Appreciate you, buddy. Go enjoy some of that extra content. Frank the Tank, appreciate you, buddy. 2026 is going to be a great year. I got some good goals. We got some good ideas coming up. So, chilly in Florida. What's up, Kenworth? 2011. Yep, thanks. Bigger and better 2026. Definitely. We are definitely going into 2026 with some positivity and head in the right space. So, we're doing good. Yeah, I've heard the beet juice works good. Dan Hall. So, turn your new purchase into a merch store. So, we don't really have a lot of people that just come in and buy merch. So, as cool as that sounds, it would look cool and it'd be neat. But at the same time, like, we don't have, it's not like, I don't know, we just don't have people like walk in and buy our merch. So. It's just basically all on the website. I mean, we do kind of have room here in the office if we ever wanted to kind of like display it a little more. Not hiring for anything right now. Mariah. So Mariah just did the ad for the. Mariah just did the ad with me for the UTV. That was the only thing she did with me. But she does a lot of TikTok, so if you guys want to go check her out, I'm not sure, I can't remember her TikTok thing, but she likes doing the TikTok stuff. So double KAGLLC, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the $4.99. Appreciate it, bud. Appreciate that. We'll put that into the new building there. If you guys want to spend some money, I recommend going over to the merch store. I wouldn't do the super chats because, this platform gets a pretty good cut out of them. Go to the merch store, get yourself entered to win. $5, buy some air fresheners or, buy something over there and get yourself something and get yourself entered to win that brand new trailer. And whether you can come here and pick it up or we got to ship it to you, either way, guys, we'll make sure it happens. Expand landscape supply market for selling bag products, propane, and seed. So we're definitely not going to sell like bag products and seed because the place across the street from that already does that. So, we're probably just going to use it as like another shop area. Maybe like storage. I don't know. Have some. I don't know. We'll see. Not gonna prank call Derek. He was just here half hour ago and helped me set this up. So appreciate him coming up and setting this up for me. He's got his kids going to spend the new year with him, and probably shouldn't be bugging the employees. Yeah, thanks, Roberto Sanchez. We stuck it out on the YouTube, so yeah, it's certainly been a long journey. And we're going to start profit sharing with the employees, the YouTube money. So it's been a long road. It's been a long time not making any money, and we're just finally starting to make enough to where, it's covering our costs. We got some profit in there, and we can actually share a little bit of that profit. So. Roberto Sanchez, why not knock it down and build a new office to your specs? Yeah, that's a good thought. I don't know. It actually, the building we have here in Fenimore, I only paid $100,000 for this building in Fenimore, so to build a new office would be buku dollars. So this office in Fenimore has been great. It's 8 miles or 8 minutes from the shop. It's kind of a clusterfuck, but, for what I paid for it, it's a great deal. So, check out the Brine Dirt Monkey. Yeah, they're doing a big giveaway over there. What's your favorite moment from 2025? Boy, that's a good one there. Oh, gosh. I don't know. It's been a long year. If I win the trailer, will you throw in a pack of Montego 100s? Ooh, I don't know about that. We'll be giving them to Eric for New Year's. Dan the Sprayer Man, so it's Dan's birthday. So he's out probably tipping them back, boys. So he's not coming on here tonight. Chris St. John would love to see a video on how you got started. Yeah, maybe we could do that. I don't know if that many people would watch it, but maybe. Because the building where I started the business is like 2 blocks from the supply center, so yeah, golfing was my favorite moment. Yeah, I don't know about that. That was definitely not my favorite moment, but that was a good time. Thinking back, we had Justin and Sydney. Yeah, that was a pretty good time. Yeah, when we found the double stroker, that was good. Rambling with the Brooms. Welcome to Peggle Elite. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you becoming a member, guys. Anybody else want to become a member, head on over to the YouTube channel there and click Become a Peggle Elite member. Full access to all the podcasts. And some of those podcasts are very informative, so throw in your headphones and listen to them while you're at work or while you're plowing snow or something, and you're definitely going to learn something. And of course, you get full access to the bloopers and behind the scenes where I can swear. Do you do stump grinding? We used to. I kind of got out of that. It's kind of a cluster. I mean, if you're doing stump grinding and that's all you're doing, great, but to have that as kind of a side thing is kind of a pain. Yeah, I don't know. Plow storage. Yeah, I've thought about that. I have not checked out the new Western salt controllers. The way it sounds, you can tie them to your vehicle and track your salt and stuff. Looks like a pretty nice unit, but it's the first year, so I would probably not make the mistake and buy the first year they come out with that, because there's going to be updates and changes. Thanks, John AZ. Appreciate it. Appreciate you very much, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, the day the China car became a part of your life. Yeah, hunting down the dead mice. That was fun. D-Rock's at home, guys. Everybody's spending time with their family. You know, I don't want to message these guys and ask them to come be on a live with me. You know, let everybody go have their fun and take some time off and enjoy the New Year's. Happy birthday, Dan. Happy birthday. What is he, like 19 now? The guys did do that, if you guys have been watching our videos and keeping up, that house, that trash out house, that disgusting one with all the garbage, the guys did clean that out this week, so that'll be coming up here shortly in the video. Oh, that's funny. Firewire Watcher, you should have the smokers from Dollar General over for the live. That's funny. I actually know a couple of them. The one girl works there. I went to school with her. She's pretty cool. But she does not like the camera. So I don't think that's going to happen. Aiden and Caden should have come on the live. So Caden doesn't work here anymore. And I don't think my son's coming on the live. So yeah, the concrete pours are pretty funny too. Yeah, it's really been a good year. You know, we've had ups and downs and stuff going on, and we're really looking forward to 2026. Really got some positive things going on here, so yeah. Carl Henderson says, you don't just put on a front for the videos. When you freak out, it shows. Yeah. So I had I had a lady comment on my Facebook and say that that's why all the drama follows me, because I'm always talking negative. So I'm just pretty straightforward with this stuff, guys. You know, I think most of you guys know that. A lot of people can't handle my straightforward, no BS. So, but I appreciate you guys that do, and I really appreciate you guys that understand the sarcasm and the dry humor kind of thing. So, you guys that understand it, you know what I'm talking about. Some people have no idea when I'm joking, and that's just the way I am. So, I mean, even my 7-year-old daughter already has my sarcasm, so, yeah. Learning to fly the plane, that was a good one, too. That was definitely an expensive video. Looking back, I have no idea why I did that. Well, actually, I don't remember. How do you price winter bookings for summer jobs? I don't know what that means. Winter bookings for summer. Like, how do we price summer jobs? I don't know. I don't know what you're asking. I could be there in 2 hours. Jeremy Dauber, I'm out of here at 8 o'clock. Have you ever used a back drag blade on a front plow? No. No. No, I have not. Christopher Carawan finally got me a Pagel membership. Thank you very much, buddy. We do need to make that membership program like entries to the giveaway. Super complicated. I don't do the website stuff. We asked about it, and it seems like an absolute cluster to try and get that to work, but that would make sense that for you guys that are becoming members, $10 a month, that should get you 10 entries into every giveaway. But as far as the logistics of all that and the entries, I'm not sure how that would work. Not sure how that would work. Yeah, Stacy Oakley, that's a great point. Yeah. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. Yeah, Eric, I really want to get that dump truck painted. The problem is I just bought a new building, so now I got to put money into that, and I don't know, I just got to be careful how much money I spend. But really, that dump truck, if I brought in, 3 guys, we could probably get that dump truck done in 3 days, really, probably. Yeah, it'd probably take a week to do it right and take our time. Do it right, because I want to blast and paint the frame. Yeah, I don't know. I bought a mystery box, and of course I got a pink Peggle hoodie. You did that on purpose. My wife is very happy now. The Life of Matthew Hubbard. Glad you got a pink one, buddy. I don't do any of that mystery box stuff. That's actually Emily. Emily does a great job with the merch store, guys. Shout out to Emily. She really does. She does great at this stuff. So, the mystery box, she's definitely the one filling it. Hayden, I know you already got the new switches, but Bobcat does make a delay wiper switch for the loaders. Remove factory and install delay switch. Huh. How much is that? I didn't know that. Guess it's a little late now. Yeah, Carl Henderson, I got you there, buddy. Gotta have some thick skin to be doing this stuff. Love the channel. Thanks, Spacey Casey. Big Hands just win the lottery already. Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy with just winning a bunch of snow for the rest of the season. Yeah, I did see that, Zeke. And you know what my exact words were when I saw that? I said, I can't wait for the day where we're making that kind of money and I can do that. That's exactly what I said. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. We got to get a hold of him, the life coach. We got to get him on this podcast. And then my plan is to do the whole podcast and act serious. And then at the last bit of it, just be like, why do you drive around with your hazards on? That's so stupid. Yeah, we've definitely had more storms than last year. I don't think last December we did anything. I'd have to look, but yeah. 4 to 6 feet more snow dumped on us now in upstate New York. Dang. Thanks, Zeke. Nice. Carl Henderson getting in some of that sub money. Yeah, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Yeah, it's definitely not easy. Running a business and then doing this YouTube thing, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to start making rocket stoves in 2026. I don't know, as many rocket stoves as they've sold and the other companies have sold, at this point I'm just like, how many more people can buy a rocket stove? It's crazy. But they're doing great too. No, we're still delivering Amazon packages. We're making tens of dollars. Tens of dollars. Literally, we're not making any money right now, but yeah, we're still delivering Amazon. We bought a new delivery vehicle. That'll probably be in the next video, maybe. Only 70 likes. Come on, guys. You guys want to get more people in here, hit that like, hit the thumbs up, comment, become a member, head on over to the merch store, get yourself entered to win support the channel. We're trying to get a final push here on 2025 merch sales, so appreciate all you guys that have went and purchased something this year. It's certainly been a learning curve doing these giveaways and, you know, feeding the merch store and, you know, building the website and building the infrastructure in the office. It's been a heck of a learning curve, but for our first year of doing it, it went pretty good. I just want to buy my own dump truck and work for myself, and I'm scared to death. I don't know why you'd be scared to death of that. That seems pretty gravy to me. If I ever wanted to get out of this, that's probably what I'd go do. Did the guy come and get the Dodge? Yes, the Dodge ProMaster is gone. He came and got it. Yeah, we talked about inviting Ryan. Yeah, we got to talk about that some more with Emily. Get her to call him up, see if she can sweet talk him, get him over here. I highly doubt he would, but we got to at least ask. What was the original asking price on the new place? Good question, Joe Dirt. It was $25,000, and we closed at $18,000. I did fudge the numbers. I did pull your guys' leg a little bit. Kind of wanted to see what you guys would say, and I didn't want all the local yokels knowing how cheap it was. Braden, thanks for becoming a member. You're going to want to update that to Pagel Elite membership. Pagel Pro, you don't get all the good stuff. When are you going to give away some camping equipment? Not really sure. We were just talking about this in our office meeting the other day on what we should give away. And you got to remember, when you're giving away something, you kind of want it to be to a broad audience. So I know most of our audience, like probably 70-80% of you could use a trailer. You know, we've had people ask about giving away like cameras and drones and stuff. So if you think about our entire audience, you know, probably 10% of those people could actually use a camera and a drone. You know, how many people would use camping stuff? I don't know. It's hard to say. Bukaki DKS, welcome to Pagel Elite. Thank you guys. Appreciate that very much. We are up to 11. We're up to 11 new members tonight. We're trying to get to 25 new members tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. It's a big investment, and I'm not sure how to find work. I think you were talking about the dump truck. So if you're not sure how to find work, definitely don't go buy a dump truck. So go find the work right now in the wintertime. Get it all set up, and then go get the funding, buy a dump truck, and get at her. We don't hardly do any irrigation. Well, we don't do any. We don't do any irrigation. Irrigation around here is not common. I don't know how my membership got canceled. Sorry about that, buddy. We definitely didn't cancel it. Donnie Troyer, we appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. The Art of the Deal. Appreciate that, Joe Dirt. No, I don't want to get into firewood. I think there's 2 guys, maybe even 3 guys in the area. I know there's 2 guys in the area that are big into the firewood thing. I'm not getting into that. No, probably not doing the residential snow removal. Yeah, Mylan 1322. I thought about doing a 0-turn and a trailer kind of mower setup again, like late March, giving away one of them again. No, I need to go get that shovel. God dang it, I keep forgetting that. That lady actually still owes me for plowing her driveway, and she's got my shovel, so I need to message her. Yeah, definitely, John. Man, it's so hard to say some of these names. Yeah, side by sides, mowers. Yeah, what's funny is the side by side giveaway did not do well. So I thought everyone would want a side by side. Like, who could not use a side by side? But clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about, or I didn't know how to advertise it, or what. But the side by side did not do well. No, not really. No landscape lighting or water features in our area. We're in a very rural area, and it's not not a lot of that going on. The quad axle dump truck has a 8LL transmission. I grew out of fireworks when I was 9. What in the hell? Zeke. Oh, I see. Probably the fireworks on the screen. Gotcha. Yeah, so that would be Trevor. So Trevor put that on there, and apparently I don't know how to take it off. Derek doesn't know how to take it off, but we're just celebrating you guys becoming members. Appreciate it. What are we up to now? We're up to 12 members, guys. Appreciate that. We're trying to get to 25. DAKP98, right there, buddy. Put more golf balls in the store. Shout out to Emily. Emily said we're not putting any more golf balls in the store. That's funny. Emily literally just said that probably a week ago. She's like, we're not getting any more golf balls. And I was like, somebody's going to want to buy them. We really don't sell a lot of golf balls, but, you know. Huh. Thanks, Hayden. Interesting. You bought a CF Moto. Nice. Yeah, John Deere tractor. Yeah. The side-by-side tanked because the blonde girl didn't come with it. Yeah, definitely. Out slinging salt tonight. Good job. Glad you're making some money. No, you were just talking about not liking fireworks, and I said I grew out of it when I was 9. Alright, my bad. Alright, John, thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate it, buddy. Fireworks are going off. Or maybe you guys don't even see those fireworks. I honestly don't know. But on my end, I see fireworks. It seems crazy. I don't know. I'm not the techie guy. Definitely not me. Yeah, so we're actually working on getting Salts Gone in the merch store. That's another thing that we've been working really hard on, is we're trying to get other products, other companies' products in our merch store. So we're actually just finishing up a few products right now, trying to get that done. And then, yes, we're going to get like Salts Gone and some of our other stuff that we use in the merch store. Because, yeah, that's something you guys would buy and it gets you entered in on the giveaway. Thanks, Walleye BC. Literally money going up in smoke. No, we're not going to bug D-Rock. D-Rock, he was actually up here in his pajamas, so I think he's going home to probably have a drink and relax. Carl Henderson. Yeah, they definitely stretch out. I don't know. Ours don't get used a ton. An average snowfall, we're only spreading, some of the trucks only spread one load. Some of the trucks, the max they would spread is like 2 loads of salt per storm. So, now if we only had one and we had to do all the properties, obviously we'd get used a lot more, but We just have enough salters, basically one in each city, so it works pretty good. Carhartt sweatshirts in the merch shop. I hate Carhartt sweatshirts. They're big. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they're huge. Like in the arms and everywhere. They just feel huge. I don't know. Yeah, we fluid film the trucks as well. Plows, trucks, salters, that all gets fluid filmed. Definitely not practicing on landing the airplane. Definitely not. Did the old dude end up buying the van? Yes. Yes, he did. Props to Trevor. At least you're looking like 4K in the podcast setup. Does look pretty good, doesn't it? Looking pretty good here in the old 4K podcast booth. Yeah. Yeah, so we just have enough salters that we don't really have to spread a lot. Plus the treated salt. You know, if we went to white salt, it would basically double. So it does work pretty good. Yeah, Walleye BC. Yeah, you're probably right. God dang it. Yeah, you're right. You sold the Dodge van? Yes. For the fourth time tonight, I sold the Dodge van. The Dodge van is sold. Are you doing any residential plowing? If so, are they contracted? We do not do any residential plowing. We do one HOA complex. It's 7 units. I didn't want to do it, but the guy talked us into it, so. So how many stars would have to align to get you to take a day and go out for a side-by-side ride? If I came to Wisconsin just one day for fun. Just one, Caleb. Yeah, I want to buy another side-by-side. I used to have one. I probably should. So I can do stuff like that. Are you done with the Amazon packages now that the van's gone, or are you going to get another beater to deliver with? So we actually already got another vehicle, and it's definitely not a beater. So we'll be showing that in the next video. Dennis Williams, how do you get started on the Amazon packages? So they actually came to us and asked. So we did not seek it out. They stopped here and asked us. I've been binge watching for a month. Thanks for keeping it real. The world needs to see highs and lows of being a boss and the everyday BS. Absolutely. Thanks, Greg Brown. Are you having any problems getting treated salt? No. Not right now. You need a scrolling banner that says the Dodge van has been sold. Oh, that's funny. No, so we actually put a 4BT Cummins in it, guys, with a manual 5-speed. So we're keeping the van, and we're going to deliver packages in it. It's got a hood stack. Mad Media, thanks for becoming a Peggle Elite member, guys. What are we up to now? I can't see nothing. Look at the Honda Talon. I ended up getting no belt and pretty damn reliable. Not the fastest, but man, it's fun. Huh. Yeah, I'm kind of a Polaris guy. I don't know. That's probably what I'd buy. Actually, I might. Maybe a CF Moto. I'm not sure. How many pressure washing companies in your area? I would say 3 or 4. 3 or 4. Next time you buy snow stakes, you should look into Plowright snow stakes. We really like them. Yeah, I probably should. Funny story about them guys is when they first started, they only had orange stakes, and I kept the message because I knew this would happen. This was a long, long time ago. I should look at that. I should look that up because this is kind of funny. Plowright marking stakes. So these guys just sell the stakes that go on to mark the driveways or whatever. And let's see, what year did I message them? Holy cow. That's a long time ago. So in 2018, I messaged Plowright marking stakes. And I said, when will you be offering different colors? Thank you. They said special order is always an option for different colors. The minimum is 10,000 stakes. I'm not sure we will ever stock any other colors besides orange. That's what they told me in 2018. And I knew right then and there that I was right and they were wrong. And I replied, as far as the color, I think you're missing out on some business, not offering different color options. So those are messages from 6, 7, 8. Yeah, long time ago. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm not sure if wheat's up 2 cents or down a quarter. Not sure. What are the chances of the fleet getting upgraded this year? Not so good thus far. We need some more snow. We would probably go down south and buy some used trucks. I'm not going to buy a whole new fleet of new trucks. CF Moto isn't a bad choice. Yeah, I don't know. If I buy one, I'm going to keep it a long time. So I would probably get a Polaris. I had a North Star Ranger before, and I liked it, but it was a 4-door, and the kids didn't really like riding in it. So if I buy another one, I'm going to get a 2-door. Just for me and the woman. The kids don't really enjoy riding in a side-by-side as much as I thought they would. So if I buy another one, it'll probably be a 2-door. And actually, I like the Polaris Generals. I don't really like driving the Polaris Ranger all day. It gets a little sore sitting in there. Austin Rude, what engine is in your high mileage trucks? I just picked up an 07 3500 with a 6.0. 212,000 miles. Well, that's going to be a good truck for you, buddy. 212,000, that's basically like brand new. You could easily get 400,000 out of her. Just keep changing the oil and take care of it. Those 6.0s go a long time. Oh, come on, I can find you a great deal on some salt-rusted Chevys here in New York. No, I don't. I'm not doing that. Yeah, Ryan's Property Maintenance says, yeah, we carry 3 different colors, and I believe the minimum is now $250. Definitely. I think the best part of your channel is when you get so worked up like yesterday about the marketplace people. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's just, I don't know. That's just the way that I am. So it's no BS, no filter, no No BS, guys. That's just the way it is. So, if the camera was off, I would have said the exact same thing. So, yeah, Bill Tedderton. Yeah, we sold the ProMaster van. Come on. I just got done driving a Polaris Ranger all day. Yeah, so that could be a little, little sore driving one of them all day. Trust me, I did it. The Polaris Ranger I only had it for like a year and a half, and I think I put 5,000 miles on it, so I know all about that. All my friends got rid of their four-seaters for the same reason. Yeah, so when I bought that, I was like, oh, the kids will like riding it, and I mean, that North Star was almost too comfortable. They'd just fall asleep in the back, so. Thanks for the Bobcat wiper segment. Yep, that was pretty interesting. I actually like that product. It's just something simple that just makes life easier. And they have it, all in one, plug and play, no BS. It's easy to do. So that's the other thing I like about it. Hostile Mike, how's your son doing? Son is doing great. He's good. He's back delivering Amazon packages. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about opening some daycares. My '06 Cat-Eye has 469,000 miles on her. Yep. Yeah, some of those will just keep going. Yeah, daycare with no kids attending. And they're open from what, like 2 to 10? Oh, yeah. Blast Barrett, no drinking tonight. Nope. So, like I said earlier, it's the new year. I wasn't going to ask guys to come on here. Let the guys have some time off. I'm going to go on here for another hour probably and call it a night. So, just me tonight. But if you guys are interested, head on over to the merch store. It is the final day of the giveaway. How much time's left? 5 hours left. So, 5 hours left to get entered on the brand new car trailer. We're going to be calling somebody here and telling them, hey, brand new car trailer, it's yours. And that could be you. All you got to do is head on over to the merch store. Every dollar you spend gets you one entry. Yeah, there's a lot of side-by-side accidents. The last couple of years, there's been quite a few in our area, so I know all about that. The wing extension's really worth the hype? The Tonator. Yeah, so like the wing extensions that I have on my plow, they've been bolted on there since the plow was brand new, so I don't ever take them off. I would go crazy if we took them off. I mean, it would take you almost twice as long to probably plow. So the only thing I don't like about them is they have a rubber / poly cutting edge on them, and it's probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches wide. And what that does is the rest of your plow doesn't scrape as good. So it kind of sucks in that aspect, but as far as moving more snow, a lot more production, definitely the wings will help you out there. The best switcher driver. How much money would it take to buy you out? Oh, about $1,500. You could buy me out, and I'll start my 2026 year working at Dollar General. How's that sound? How come you run plow trucks and not loaders that just stay at the sites? Brady, that's a great question. It does make a lot of sense. But you got to think about it this way. We already own the trucks. We already use the trucks. And we're utilizing them year-round. So, think about it from that aspect. I don't have to buy more equipment. So if I go buy loaders, could we plow faster? Absolutely. But then I have trucks sitting all winter, and then I have loaders sitting all summer. So that doesn't really It doesn't really make sense. If we got hammered with snow, like Minnesota or Michigan or Canada, whatever, I could definitely see, investing in some loaders. But for the amount of snow we get, it just does not make any sense at all. Plus, it's not like if we were in the gravel business, if we had rock quarries and like that kind of stuff where we already had loaders, then fine. But it doesn't make sense to go buy loaders for the amount of snow we get. Have you ever owned, operated a Ventrax? No, I have not. What do you think about Boss plows? I've never touched one. The van is the next giveaway, he said. Yep. The old ProMaster. She's going to be the next giveaway. So the next plowing video will be this Saturday. Next video, Saturday, 7 a.m. That video's got some plowing footage in it. If you had to, which employee would you trust using the back plow? Ugh. Oh, yeah, that's a tough question there. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. That's tough. You got to be really alert, and your head's got to be on a swivel. I mean, I don't know. How much is the van? Interested. I guess we're just going to talk about the delivery van all night long. Would you ever get a New Holland skid loader? No, I'm not really a New Holland fan. New York, insurance is insane. Yeah, I've heard that it's way more expensive out east. I don't know much about that, but it's expensive here, but I do know it is more expensive out there. Did you say the trailer giveaway is tonight? No, so the trailer giveaway ends tonight. And then 2 weeks after tonight, we will announce the winner live on YouTube. We just got a skiff of snow last night. We didn't get 3 to 6 or 1 to 3. Caleb, 906 or 908 would be perfect for an operation. So yeah, this guy's telling me I should get a loader. Definitely agree. That would be nice. Again, it's just like we don't get enough snow to invest more money into that, so it's kind of tough. Hey, just checking back in. When will the giveaway be picked? And is it going to be live? Trisket Biscuit. So the giveaway ends tonight. And in 2 weeks, we will announce the winner. Live on YouTube. I pay $30,000 in insurance just to plow snow in New York. Ugh. You gotta plow a lot of snow just to pay for the insurance. Holly's still working there. Haven't seen her in recent videos. Yep, Holly's still working here. So she's on the shovel crew, and like we don't really get a lot of footage of the shovel crew. So, but she was a part of this house we cleaned out, and I think Derek and Dan got some footage of that. So she'll be in that Saturday's video, I think. I'm in the towing industry, just curious to see how much would a 15-mile tow cost you around there. I actually just had one, a simple pickup, and tow, and I think it was $175. Yeah, the headlights on my plow are heated. The brightness is actually really good. But it was the harness that was a little tricky. I can't remember what I did, but I had to get a different harness or something. I can't remember. It wasn't one of those things where you can just kind of cobble the wiring and make it work. It was pretty complex, so I think I had to plug in a different harness to make them work. Which, if I remember right, when you buy those headlights, you can buy that harness. Snowplowing insurance is cheap in Texas. That's funny. We should get a quote on snowplowing insurance in Texas just to see what it is. Click the thumbs up, guys. How many people have clicked the thumbs up? I can't even see it on my end. Jeepers. This is 2025 and I can't even see how many likes we got. Yeah, guys, go hit that thumbs up. I'm going to be on here about another hour talking to you guys, asking questions, BSing with you guys. You can ask me anything. I don't really care. Again, head on over to the merch store. Final day of the giveaway. Brand new car trailer. I should just put it in our fleet because we could use it. But we got the old rusty trailers, so somebody's going to get a brand new car trailer. Yeah, the shed by your office, that your local tire shop renting space. Yeah. Yep, the tire shop rents that barn from me. Faux show. Support the channel. Click the thumbs up. Happy New Year. Apologize for being late. David Cole Sr., thanks for being here, buddy. Happy New Year to you. And again, I hope all you guys had a good 2025, and hopefully everyone is going into 2026 with some new goals and some positivity. If you could go back, would you do the YouTube all over again? Yeah, I probably would. Yeah. It'd be a lot easier now with all the information I've gained, but yeah. What's the plan for the new building? You are going to have to go back and watch this live from the beginning because I've already talked about it. Have you ever met Ryan from Victory? No, I have not. We should make it bets on whether or not Dan will make it to midnight. I would highly doubt that. He's probably been drinking since noon. What a deal on that building in STL. That would be $150K. Yeah. Prices vary all over the place, but at the end of the day, I think it was a pretty good deal. 2XL is out of the EMS sweatshirts. So, yeah, actually the EMS sweatshirts, we're done making them. Same with the veteran sweatshirts. So, there's only a few left in there. And, yeah, we're going to donate the proceeds and quit selling those ones. So, the recent video looks like Ryan's shop from Victory. You are correct, Michael Florence. You think we did that on purpose? Oh. Full of Goodyears. Why do we keep talking about Goodyears? I don't understand. I've seen that comment a few times. I don't know what's going on. Is there an inside joke for the Goodyears? I don't know. What's going on? Are we talking about tires or are we talking about 2026? I don't know. Yeah, the veteran sweatshirts are actually really nice. Any plans on making a DeWalt trailer tester? Ah, man, I really don't want to. I've had quite a few people ask me. Honestly, what would your situation be if you happen to get dumped with snow tonight? How would you handle it? I know I could get a few of the guys in, so we'd be fine. But, I look at the weather, I know what's going on, so kind of plan for that stuff. how much have the new Western MVP improved from the late 90s MVP? They've improved a lot. I mean, the I have some of the older. Well, I have an older MVP Plus, and even from that one to the MVP 3, definitely a lot of changes. So, but in my opinion, the MVP 3 is an awesome design, and I don't think they've changed that design for quite a few years. It's pretty solid design. Caleb, are you planning on replacing the skid steer bucket for salt or just fixing it up? That's a good question. I mean, what's a new bucket? You could probably buy a new cheap bucket for like $800 or something. So it's probably not worth fixing. I mean, I could throw some scrap steel on it and have a guy spend 4 or 5 hours welding it and torching it and banging away at it, but it might just be easier just to buy a new bucket. $296 people here live. Let's go. Yeah, Dan will be drinking that beer tonight, for sure. Which he should be. Dan should be drinking because it's his birthday. Good for Dan. Oh, what else do we got going on? So yeah, the EMS sweatshirts and the veterans ones are done. We are getting rid of some of the stuff in the merch store. And then we got some newer items coming in, like I said. And then there's going to be some other products from some other companies that are going to be putting their products in our merch store. Did you give up on the... Did you give up or stop on the knife roller? No, I didn't give up on it. I just haven't really messed with it yet. So that'll probably be in March-ish. Probably when things start thawing out and I can pull the screener in and spend a couple days working on it. Give away a house in your next giveaway. I don't know about that. We actually did talk about giving away a brand new truck. Brand new half-ton, four-wheel drive, LT, just a standard, nothing crazy, just a brand new half-ton truck. I don't know. We talked about it. Not sure if that's the way we want to go. That's a big risk on my part. We got to sell a lot of merch to pay for that, so we'll see. How did you find the Chinese forklift? So that was just on an online auction. There was quite a few of them going around. I don't know if they still are. I mean, they weren't as popular as the Chinese skid loaders and the mini excavators, but there was some forklifts rolling through there. Just bought a new whiteout, and the paint job could be a lot better. Missed spots in between the ribs. Yeah. I mean, that's just quality control. That kind of sucks. No, I have not heard from Tech. Yes, I've seen the Boss Snow Raider. Those look pretty nice. Again, we'd have to get a lot of snow to buy something like that. Thank you, Michael Florence. Appreciate that. Have you ever thought about running some Western whiteouts? We actually have a whiteout. It's not an XL. It's the older one, but I like it. Again, the V-plows just work good, and like I said, I'm not going to invest more money into snow removal till Mother Nature hammers us. So, The next purchase I would make for the snow removal business would be some snow tires for the wheeled machines, the skid loaders. So what's the corn price at? Yeah, the corn price is up 10 cents, up 30 cents in March. I don't know how all that works, but yeah. I got my ass reamed for those comments. David Cole Sr., $49.99. Thank you very much, buddy. I wish you would take that money over to the merch store and spend it over there. At least you could get something for that, but appreciate it. Thank you very much. And maybe we'll buy some treats for the guys and leave it at the shop for them with that $49.99. Thank you very much, David Cole Sr. Appreciate that. Do you wish you started your business in a different area? Yeah, a lot of days I do, but there is nice things to being in this small area, like the building being super cheap. You know, you're not going to find a building like that for $18,000 in a big area. So there are definitely pros and cons to being in a small area. I'm betting your new girlfriend is the one smoking cigarettes from Dollar General across your office. That's a negative. Y'all keep it safe out there. Thanks, David Cole Sr. Appreciate you, buddy. You have a great new year, bud. When will we see the Pagel for Mayor ads? Derek and I actually joked around about that. About getting some yard signs and having me going around and putting them in and driving around with my hazards on. Pagel for Mayor. Not sure about the U.S., but Canada, the Big Four donate like 40 to 60% of brand new trucks. His new girl is Sydney. No, definitely not. No. Let's not start that. Create New Year to everybody. Is that supposed to be Great New Year? I don't know. Henry the Hale. If you don't make it as mayor, Caleb for president. Yeah, I don't know about that. Little outspoken for those kinds of things, guys, which the guy running our country is kind of the same way. He just says it how it is. So, but yeah, man, a lot of people don't like that straightforward, no BS attitude. So, Happy New Year's, Sean Kelly. Appreciate you being here. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, get on over to the merch store. A little more than 4 hours left on this giveaway. Brand new car trailer. It's our last giveaway of 2025. It could be yours. All you got to do is head on over to the merch store, buy an air freshener, buy a sweatshirt, buy something, get yourself entered. Yeah, we are going to be putting up some Somalian daycares in Fenimore. Oh, that would be funny. Oh, I'm just thinking I should have my sign guy just make a giant sign that says that for that new building in Stitzer and just put it on the front. Open from 5 p.m. to midnight. Yes, the guy came back for the ProMaster. What's that, the 8th time I've answered that tonight? Are you looking to grow your crew for next year? Yeah, so in the spring, March, late March, we'll probably be adding 3 more landscapers. Crazy Nuts 87, what's up, buddy? How we doing? Looking to buy a bumper pull trailer to haul my S590. Would you recommend a tilt or ramp style? I really like the tilt beds. It's super easy, convenient. Yeah, I mean, I would say a tilt bed if you have the money. But there's nothing wrong with the ramp style either. And a ramp style does have advantages. Sometimes you can't load certain things on a tilt bed or like multiple things. So, you know. Did you fire Hunter yet? No, I'm not firing Hunter. I'm not firing anyone, so nobody's on the firing list. What the heck? Caleb, whatever happened with the property management company that didn't pay last winter? So they did pay, but it was like August, September. I mean, it was crazy. And speaking of that, we actually have another company that it's actually a local company, and it's not through a management company, and they are way behind on their bill. And this last snowstorm, we skipped it, so they have not paid us, and we've asked and begged, and they're behind thousands of dollars, and we just didn't go there. And of course, the ladies that work there called and were like, "Hey, can you get up here and clean our lot out?" I said, "Sorry, we're not coming back till we get paid." And of course, it has nothing to do with them. It has to do with upper management and the big CEO of the company or whatever. And yeah, we just haven't been paid. So thought about filming that for YouTube, but really didn't want to. So I really don't need that drama. John and Eric are hilarious to watch. All right, thank you. Is your new girl an upgrade at least? Learning snow removal. I don't know what that means, but alright. You're learning some snow removal. As many people asking about the van, you could make a bunch of money if it was the next giveaway. Yeah, I should have just gave it away, man. God dang it. I just had to fire my first employee, buddy from school, and he was with me for 5 years, but he didn't show up 5 storms in 1 month. Yeah, that sucks, man. Hiring buddies is horrible. It's makes things super complicated. You let him not show up for 5 storms. Probably should have fired him after 2. That sucks, man. I feel for you. That's a hard thing to do, but it's a learning lesson. Try not to hire your buddies. But if he was with you for 5 years, obviously you guys had it kind of working. I actually don't remember what management company that was. We had another management company just reach out to us about all the Casey's stores. And it's just like, my salesman, he was going to work on it, and he's like, "Oh, how much should we bid this? How much should we bid that?" And I said, don't waste 2 minutes on that, because they're looking for the lowest bid possible. I do not care. Junk email, ignore them. Fucking stupid. Just think what happens when you don't pay your electric or gas bill. Yeah, I know, exactly. It sucks. Yeah, it makes it hard for us to pay our bills when we're not getting paid. So, it just trickles down. And, it's one thing. If you're behind a month, even some of our customers we've had for a long time, if they're behind 2 months, it's not a big deal. But when you're behind 3, 4, 6 months, we got a problem. Yeah, I don't want to expose them. I don't need all that drama. Do you consider your shop and other property as a separate business opportunity, maybe for your future retirement? Absolutely not. No, that's going to be part of the business. And my goal is to sell this business in 12 more years. So she's all going to be bundled, package deal, and I don't want anything to do with it after that. Thanks, AC Heating 8993. Congratulations on the new property. Thank you very much, buddy. Some of those we do get paid per storm, yes. The MMM Life, no, we do not have that. Well, I don't think. I guess I shouldn't say. I don't think we do. Only 183 thumbs up. Come on, fellas. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing there's less people on here tonight because people are probably out with family and friends doing whatever. So it is what it is. I just figured I'd come on here for a couple hours, guys. Bullshit with you. But yeah, I didn't figure this live would be super hot tonight. I didn't figure that. So 317 likes, we'll take it. Really, but what we really need is some orders on the merch store, guys. Help us finish 2025 strong. So get on over there, get yourself entered to win that brand new car trailer that we're giving away. It's a 2026 load trail car trailer, 18 foot, two 3,500 pound axles, just your basic car trailer. You get all your tractor, you get all your skid loader. That guy with the S590, you could probably haul that. Yeah, you could haul that, I think. So, get on over to the merch store. Yes, 100% Ryan's property maintenance. That is for sure. The best switch driver, 12 million would definitely buy it now. Yeah, 12 million would buy it. Have you ever thought about getting more sidewalk equipment? Looks like you mainly use shovels. So that's a good question. And that goes back to the same thing that I've been saying, that we just don't get a ton of snow. We do have the lawn mowers out. We do have the mini loader. We really haven't even needed the mini loader yet. But again, most of our storms are 2-inch, and it just works out better for us with the shovels. And trust me, I've went out and bought snow blowers and tried that, and they just always get broken. So, but if we were getting a lot of snow, I would probably have like 3 or 4 John Deere X700 series with cab and blowers on them. Letter up the new shit box. Probably not. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I'll probably be going out to the bar after this. Definitely. No, I'm going to spend some time with my kids after this, so the bar is not important to me. Do you get enough snow to have it where the pay your snow or no snow? Yeah, so we do have some that are contracted. Next giveaway should be a tractor, possibly. I have customers that are 160 days past due over thousands, and when I call to collect, they make me out to be the bad guy. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. Yeah, that makes it tough. But yeah, we have a mix of seasonal and per push accounts. I would say probably 20% of them are per push. I would say 20% of them are seasonal, where they just pay us no matter what. my wife Jessica is asking for a shout out. Shout out to Jessica. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. And hopefully, Walleye Hunter, your man, got you a purple can koozie. Trivia. Have we seen your new girlfriend in any past videos? 100% not. No. And I'm never going to put my personal life on YouTube again. So, we done learned the hard way that we don't do that. So, my kids will never be on here. And my personal life will never be on here again. My mistake. Caleb, can you give Jamie and Jackson a shout out, please? We are homesick and it would make our day. Jamie and Jackson, shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this is exciting for you. We've just been talking about giving away the ProMaster all night, but we sold it for $3,500, so. Finally found Bubbler in Ohio. Thanks, brother. We'll be drinking that Bubbler. We don't have a sponsor, but we'll drink it anyways. Chris the Sparkiest Spark. Is Holly single? I don't think so. I honestly don't know. That's none of my business, but I'm pretty sure she's got a new man, so happy for her, and hopefully her 2026 goes good too. Bubbler is selling in new... I just figured Bubbler was everywhere. I don't know. Chris, the sparkiest spark. Damn it, you're kind of sounding a little simpish there, buddy. Get some confidence and go find yourself a woman, man. Jeepers. Talk to Spencer. He'll get you a sponsorship. Yeah, I don't know about that. Man, I watched one of his videos the other day. I have no idea who the heck watches that stuff. I don't know. But I suppose there's people that watch my stuff and say the same thing. So I don't know. Where is Dan? It is Dan's birthday. He is out probably slinging them back, guys. Didn't want him in here, so he's out turning 26 or 27. Yeah, we sold the ProMaster. Come on. You've never seen Bubbler in Louisiana. Bubbler's going to have to start sending me checks. I'm going to cover up the rest of this can because I am not tired of this. Spencer Lawn Care is just a channel for marketing. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't understand. It's weird. But he puts in the work, so I give him credit for that. I just feel like his videos are quite boring, but obviously people watch them, so people watch different things. So there's probably people out there that say my videos are boring. Bubbler is like crack. I don't know about that. What's the weather? It's like 26, 28 degrees. We were supposed to get a little skiff of snow tonight. We did not. I'm hoping Holly stays working for you. She seems to be a good employee. Yep, Holly's going to stay working here. She's honestly, without a doubt, probably the best employee I've ever had. So, you know, she can't run equipment, but as far as like, you know, being here and always showing up and working hard, I mean, I don't think I've ever had an employee that could beat her. So, yeah, as far as I know, she's going to keep working for me. So, yeah, there's so many flavors for the Bubbler. I don't know. I don't see the orange out a lot. Maybe it's because I'm drinking them all. Thanks, Spacey Casey. You have a good one. Hope you have a good 2026, buddy. Have you seen Lawn Stars? Yeah. That's another one I don't. That's another one I don't really understand. The Lawn Stars, that guy literally just makes videos on making fun of someone else's videos. It's crazy to me. I mean, he gets decent amount of views for what it is, but I always thought it'd be funny if he would do that to me. You know, like do it to other YouTubers, not just one. I happened to watch a Stanley Dirt Monkey video, and he was looking at a front and rear plow. One was $15,000, the other one was $16,000. Who has that kind of money? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're getting a ton of snow, then it's worth it, you know. Brian's Lawn Maintenance is the worst YouTube show ever. I don't know about that. Brian just has a different. A different type of channel. You know, he doesn't try to be entertaining like me. He's more of just like how to and informative. So, but fun fact, when I first started YouTube, I was probably, I don't know, we were maybe 4 to 6 months in, and I was like ready to throw in the towel. And actually, Brian's Lawn Maintenance commented on one of our videos and said, "Keep up the good work. Enjoy watching your YouTube." You know, and at that moment, that just kind of gave me that extra little push of, you know, he's been doing YouTube videos for a long time, and he said that, you know, appreciate it. So shout out to Brian's Lawn Maintenance. Like I said, he's definitely not like me. He doesn't swear and do all the stuff we do, but I do watch his stuff once in a while. Tara Schruber, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Alan, your video is not boring at all. You're just as real as it gets. Thanks for that, man. Appreciate that, buddy. I want to do a channel on my business, but I'd probably get my business shut down. Yeah, that's not good. I watched Dirt Monkey. He reminds me too much of Richard Rawling. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, both of those guys put in the work. You know, you can't knock them. You know, some people might not like the way they've done it or what, but you know, Dirt Monkey, he's put in a lot of time, a lot of effort to build what he's got, and same with Richard. You know, it's another guy that's put in a ton of time and effort to build what he's got. So you got to respect him in that aspect, even if you don't enjoy their content. You know, just respect that they built a business essentially from nothing, probably. So, and they've built it pretty big. Jackson Harper, appreciate you, buddy. Ryan would love to see how Caleb and the lawn care kid would interact. I don't know who the lawn care kid is, but if you guys want to send him our way, we could have him in a video. I don't know who that is, but I'm not knocking them. I just can't watch them. Yeah, I get it. Everybody likes to watch different stuff. I mean, there's guys I can't stand watching too that, you know, it is what it is. There's people out there that can't stand watching me too, so that's just how it goes. Again, guys, final day of the giveaway. Get on over to the merch store. Get yourself entered to win that trailer. Much better odds here with our little giveaways than some of these other large companies giving away trucks and semis and skid loaders and trailers and all that stuff. So our giveaways are definitely to a small group of people. essentially our YouTube audience, and we appreciate you guys. Did you block me from commenting? I have no idea. Jason. LLL and management. LL Land Management. Have a good night. Wishing you the best of 2026. Thank you very much, buddy. 2026 is going to be great. You met Richard Rawlings and Dennis Collins at a strip club. Yeah, I would love to meet those guys. I really, I've watched a lot of their stuff. I really, those are some good guys. Walleyed BC. No, I have not seen that. Yeah, Hunter's still working, but he's been in the skid loader plowing snow, and then the other thing, too, is he's big into the trapping thing. What did he tell me the other day? Hang on. What did Hunter say to me? He said, God dang it. Hunter told me the other day that he's got a dozen traps to go check. So, I don't know. He does the trapping thing. I don't know what kind of animals he's trapping. I don't really understand it. I'm not really into that, but he does a bunch of the trapping stuff. AGS Legend. Appreciate that, buddy. You have a good New Year too. Thank you very much for being here. That guy that's been hanging with Richard, real annoying, the radio guy. Yeah, that guy is a little bit. I got that same vibe when I watched that. He was a little. I mean, that does make sense though. If he's a radio guy, he likes to talk. Brian sucks at snow removal and ice control. Man, really taking shots at Brian there. I don't think he's. I mean, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't know, but he's got to be doing something right. He's got some nice equipment, some nice trucks, and he's got some good accounts of what it looks like. So, Walleyed BC is one of my favorite YouTubers. Does he have a channel? I know he's always in here. Does he actually have a... He doesn't have a channel, does he? Thinks his shit don't stink. Or thinks his shit don't smell. I don't know. I mean, people say that about me all the time. And I don't think I'm perfect. And I think Brian is probably a pretty humble guy. I think when people talk on YouTube, you don't always get to see everything from them. So I would pretty much bet my house that Brian from Brian's Lawn Maintenance does not think that way of himself. He's a pretty humble guy from what I've seen. So try to remember that, guys, that doing this YouTube stuff is hard. And getting... every side of you out into the public is a little tricky. So, yeah, I don't know what you guys are. Why no shout out, Caleb? I don't know. I'm sorry I missed your comment here. Darius Finkelbottom. Shout out to Darius Finkelbottom. Sorry, man, I missed you there. Thanks for watching, buddy. Appreciate it. Darius Finkelbottom. Is that really your name, or is that just a tag slogan, or what? Have you seen the Milwaukee Dozer CNC equipped built one of a kind? No, I have not seen that. The Lawn Dude is pretty good. I don't know who that is. I think I've seen him on TikTok. I think he just mows lawns, though. I don't know. I don't really watch those types of channels. I mean, I'm kind of in that business, and the lawn mowing industry does not interest me one bit. So, just curious what you do for fun outside of work. Don't do a lot of that. So, I have been fully committed to my business for many years now, and that is one of my 2026 goals is to enjoy some of my hobbies, some of the things that I actually enjoy doing, which would be welding and fabricating, and buying a UTV, doing stuff like that, taking the kids camping, stuff like that. So, haven't really done a lot of that stuff for a couple of years, so we're going to work on that for 2026. Spending some more time having some fun, trying not to work nonstop. All right, buddy. Darius, I got you, buddy. His name is... You should have a garage sale in the new building. Yeah, a lot of people said that. The problem with a garage sale is I want it all gone now. I don't want to sit there for a day and collect $140 and then still have half the stuff sitting there. So I just want it all gone. Want to join our softball team? Nope. This guy is not built for sports. Yawn mowing is sleeping material. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know there's some guys out there that enjoy it, but it's not for me. And like I said, if our videos were just about our business, and just about like the work we did, it'd probably be boring. So it's more about like the people and my attitude, stuff like that. Yeah, like Coffee Walk. The Coffee Walk is awesome in my opinion. That's just Dennis being himself and talking about whatever's going on. Yeah, and that's something I need to do too. This guy just said, if you do welding and fabricating, can you do videos of it? Absolutely. I should be doing videos of it. So, definitely. Yeah, I actually did some welding and fabricating. Well, not a huge job, but I made a little flower that holds a picture. Made that for the new woman, and I enjoy it. I just enjoy going out to the shop and just not having my phone near me and just being able to fabricate, weld, grind, do all that stuff, and just make stuff. So I really do enjoy that. Yeah, Ryan's property maintenance. I agree with you. Can I come on your podcast, Caleb? Darius. You sure can, buddy. The forms for that are probably on our YouTube page. Otherwise, you can email merch at pagelservices.net and Emily will get you signed up. I don't know if it happened to everybody, but my sound dropped by 90%. Your sound dropped 90%. Everything looks good on my end, buddy. We're in the green. We're in the green on the audio here. Finkel Bottom Plumbing and Heating. Nice. No, we're not starting a dumpster rental business. No dumpster rental business. Sound is good. Copy that. Copy that. Oh, we got about 8 minutes left here, guys, and I'm going to call it a night. So if you got any questions, feel free to put them down there, and I'm going to answer them. I don't care what you want to talk about. We'll answer the questions, guys. Yeah, Bukaki. Yeah, it's hard to say what happened there. Jason, Pagel Services was my number 3 most watched channel this year. Wow, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I really appreciate you watching all the videos and keeping up with us. Darius, I think you're messing with me now. Finkelbottom. What do you do to fight winter boredom? So I don't really have boredom. I mean, right now I'm working on so many different things. I really don't have that. So did Dan get fired for wrecking that car? No, he did not. Let's talk about double stuffed Oreos. So Dustin Roberts wants to talk about double stuffed Oreos, and I got to tell you guys, I like the standard Oreos, you know, the old school. We don't need the double stuff. We don't need the triple stuff. We don't need the lightly stuffed. We just need the regular Oreos. No double stuffed. Thanks, David Cole Sr. We appreciate you being here. And hope you have a great 2026 as well. Again, thanks for that $50. There's no boredom. I'm constantly reflecting upon today and projecting tomorrow. There's no time to be bored. There's work to do. Definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with you, buddy. I don't know whose fudge rounds those were. Somebody had a box of fudge rounds in one of the trucks. I really don't know. Favorite Girl Scout cookie? I don't think I've had any of those in a couple of years. I used to eat the peanut butter ones, I think. Yeah, we're talking about cookies now. Last 8 minutes of the video. Let's talk about cookies. Come on. What we delivering Amazon packages in nowadays, or is that coming in the next video? That will be in the next video. And I promise you guys, you're not expecting this. What I bought for the delivering Amazon packages is crazy. Just plain Oreos and milk. Or coffee. Ugh. You gonna ruin some Oreos with coffee, man? Come on. Absolutely not. Diesel trucks all the way. 6.7 Power Stroke. Come on, baby. She's got some goodies on her. Yeah, we're just talking about ice cream and Oreos now, guys. I don't know what's going on. An old Astro van? Oh, that would be funny. One of those old Astro vans, all-wheel drive. Did you buy an old post office truck? So that's actually funny you say that. When I first got into Amazon delivery, I actually looked for those, and I don't think you can really buy them. I don't know that they're made to leave town either. We do leave town. Firewatcher, did the new girlfriend move in yet? That's a negative on that. Have a good night. Thanks for reading my comments. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Ryan's Property Maintenance. Do you have much competition in your area? I would say yes. Caleb, I'd really like to do a come hang out for a day or two, drive around and be the D-Rock for the day recording. Yeah, Bukaki, if you want to send us an email, check it out. If you want to send us an email, we could talk about it. Possibly. I mean, honestly, what we need is, I need more help filming during the snowstorms. So if anybody local is watching, and you want to make some extra money, we could really use a hand getting more content during the snowstorm. So It's really hard for Derek. He's got a family, kids, and all that, and already works normal hours. So to get him out there running around in the snowstorm is super hard. So good night, Ryan's Property Maintenance. You can buy them on the government auction page. Yeah, I actually thought about buying one of those, but no, that's not what we bought. Yeah, we should do an enclosed trailer. We should do an enclosed trailer giveaway. But once again, guys, 271 people in here. I need all 271 of you to head on over to the merch store, make yourself a purchase, get yourself entered to win that trailer, and let's make sure Emily is happy when she comes in the morning, and she's got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of orders to fill. And get your guys' best odds at winning that trailer. Buy yourself some instant entries, get yourself the 10 times multiplier, and old Caleb will be calling you saying, hey, you just won this brand new car trailer. Yeah, what's up, Gabe owners? Is there going to be a video on Thursday? Negative. We did an early drop Wednesday. I already received my order. Thanks, Mike Schrader. David Cole Sr., we appreciate you, buddy. Hopefully one of these times the luck is on your side. It's all about the luck, guys. But seriously, like, our giveaways are so small compared to some of these other ones, you know. And trust me, I get in on some of these other giveaways, you know, where they're giving away brand new trucks and stuff. And yeah, they're pretty crazy. Talking thousands of people that get entered. So we are definitely not in the thousands. Yeah, that's what everybody says, David Cole Sr. So everybody that has won something in our giveaways, they all say, I've never won anything. So it's pretty cool. And it does feel good to actually give somebody that and say here, you know, because I would love to win something. So yeah, it is kind of nice, you know, just winning a new trailer or whatever we're giving away. What's up, Toby Newman? Thanks for the $1, buddy. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for watching. Take that $1 on over to the merch store and get yourself entered to win. Yeah, the enthusiast giveaways are crazy. Yeah, I know. I think if we knew how many people were getting entered in on that stuff, your mind would be blown. It's got to be crazy. Yeah, thank you very much, David Cole Sr. Appreciate that. What kind of soap do you use in the foam cannon? So I like to use just our truck wash soap, and then I usually do like half and half with like a dish soap. I've always liked using the dish soap because it foams up really good, but Jason DePinto, you absolutely can, buddy. Check it out. Check out the rules. You can't win if you don't enter or play. Absolutely. What soap do you use in the shower? I use the... Oh, what is it? Dang it, what is it? There it is. Dr. Squatch. That's what I use. I want to try and get them in the merch store, to be honest with you. Yeah, Darius, I can see what you're doing, buddy. You're trying to pull the old jokester on the jokester himself. And I know what you're doing. You just want me to say it again. But I'm not going to say it again. Well, you paid $1.99, so I'm going to say it one more time. Darius Finkelbottom, I appreciate you, buddy. David Cole Sr., I don't know what's going on here. Bought a Pagel air freshener from 4 months ago and doesn't work anymore. Sorry about that. Our air fresheners do not come with a warranty. But the old Duramax is full of the citrus air fresheners. I absolutely love it. And the citrus ones we always sell out of right away. So not much for the dark ice. That one kind of makes me sick. The new car smell I can handle, but definitely the citrus ones I like the best. And again, that's under $10, get you entered to win something. So yeah, Darius, I got you, buddy. I've dealt with much worse comments than that, so I don't mind you dinking around here. The new Oreo Thins are the bomb. I don't know about that. I'll never give up my plow for a camera. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Well, guys, it is your last chance. Get on over to the merch store. You got less than 4 hours, and we're going to be giving away that car trailer. Giveaway ends tonight at midnight. 4 hours left. Get on over there, buy something, and we truly do appreciate that from you guys. I want to say thank you one more time for the 2025 season, for everyone that's supported our YouTube channel, and everyone that's supported our giveaway and the merch store. We truly do appreciate that. All of us here, everybody that works for me, especially Emily, that keeps her busy. So, truly appreciate all you guys. And I hope everybody has a great 2026. Hope you guys all got goals. And make sure when you're making those goals that you actually put deadlines on them. And you're very specific with your goals. So, that's one thing that I learned recently, is to be very specific with your goals and put an actual deadline on them. So, make yourself some goals, and appreciate all you guys in here. Hope everybody has a good new year, and I'll be seeing you guys in Saturday's video, where we will be plowing some snow, and I believe doing a house clean out, and you're going to get to see the new vehicle I bought. So, appreciate all you guys. I'm going to get out of here, go spend some time with the kids, and call it a night. See you guys.